Hi, it's Marina, the Soul Alchemist, and it's time for Pick Your Own Card Weekly Guidance for the 24th through to the 30th of April. So if you've not had a chance to tune in, I want you to tune in to card 1, 2, or 3, and I'm going to reveal the messages, themes, and energies that will support you over the next 7 days. Also, there's a bonus card, which is all about growth and up level. So do check that out at the end. I would also encourage you to listen to all 3 cards because they're all going to resonate in some shape or form. So we've definitely got a theme this week around the energy of money or prosperity and wealth. So money, obviously, it's very focused on money, but prosperity and wealth can also mean health, love, well-being, all of those types of things as well. So if you pick card 1, it's the Vows of Poverty. And I just want to share that I'm using my Oracle deck, my Akashic Oracle deck. So if you've not got yours yet, then please do click the link in the comments below or in the description below to get that, and you can play along with me each week. So Vows of Poverty, if you pick card 1, there are definitely some vows of poverty for you to release this week. So Vows of Poverty tend to show themselves through always kind of being in a place of just enoughness in terms of actual money flow. So you may find that you've always just have enough. There's never that kind of amount spare. Or it might be that, you know, you earn a lot of money, but you never really have any money available. You earn it, but as soon as it comes in, it goes out. And it might be just because you don't have the ability to hold on to it, because in some lifetime you have oath or taken a declaration of some kind, or just made a promise that I am going to give my money away, or I need to give my money away in order to get something in return, as in join a religious organization to feel safe and secure, get looked after, to escape persecution, what it might have been. And, you know, the church will be like, well, yes, you can come in, but you need to hand over your possessions. You need to release those in order to kind of really step into the house of God, whatever the protocol might have been to get in. So we would have taken a vow of poverty in order to survive. We may also have been brought up in a very kind of religious family, and it might have been seen that money was sinful. So we were never going to have loads and loads of money as a family, because it would have been seen as really wrong. And, you know, we might have been judged by the community and all of this type of stuff. So vows of poverty can come through in so many different ways. And so this card is saying you've got vows of poverty that you can look at and release. Now, I am going to tag a video at the end of this video, which is a specific journey, Akashic journey, healing journey, that will support you with releasing those vows of poverty from your Akashic records. So know that we can release these. And what can happen then is that you can see a shift and change of money flow, but also what you might see is that where you are really holding on to the behavior around feeling impoverished, feeling like you don't have enough, that it feels uncomfortable to hold on to money. I have to spend it. I don't know why. I just can't hold on to it. I can't have it in my bank account. I can't save. I've got to spend it. It feels uncomfortable. So you might find that those elements are heightened because you've done some healing, but then what that's doing is it's inviting you to change your behavior and really go maybe a little bit deeper, or just say, you know, I don't need to do this anymore. I'm choosing differently. I am going to take a different action, and I'm going to hold on to a little bit of money. I'm going to start to save, and straight away you're karmically doing something different to what you've done before. So vows of poverty is relative to card 1, but as I say, these messages are going to be, all of these cards are going to be potent for you to listen to. So vows of poverty. Let me know if you want to go a little bit deeper, have your own Akashic Oracle session, 60 minutes, 8 cards. It includes Akashic record healing, if that was really speaking to you, or you just feel like you would like to understand what your next 3 months looks like, how I can support and guide you with spiritual coaching and healing and channeling in that session, then please do reach out. You can do that on a subscription basis from £33 a month, or you can have the single session. Okay, so keeping with the money theme, but again, as I say, it can be prosperity and wealth. So it can be health and love as well. It's lack and scarcity. And you're kind of like, oh my God, we've had vows of poverty for card 1. Please go and listen if you've not listened. Card 2, lack and scarcity. What is going on? What I'm feeling with this card, though, and what I'm really drawn to is the golden aspect of this card. So for me, it's like we've been doing the work. We're sealing up the cracks. We are recognizing where we have been triggered by people or situations, and we automatically might complain or feel kind of a fear emotion that comes up around. You know, a great example is unexpected bills that land in, or kind of people have put their prices up and it's like, how much, you know? And so straight away we're kind of we're sending a negative kind of vibe and thought towards the energy of money and the money consciousness. But also what we're showing is that we don't trust the universe. We don't trust to be supported. We don't trust, you know, we don't feel that we can be held. That, you know, that we're always going to be provided for. And that might be because there's a lot of fear around you. It might be that you've had personal experiences around losing lots of things. But what this is showing me is that we have done work around that. And so if you get triggered this week by something like an unexpected bill or people complaining around you even, you're going to respond in a different way. You're not going to have that reaction. Or if you do have that reaction, you recognize that you're doing the reaction, and you can then antidote it with a mantra, or you can, you know, even say cancel, alt, delete. I didn't mean that. I didn't mean to say that or feel that. I know that I'm always going to be supported. I trust the universe to always support me. I trust that money is always going to, I'm always going to attract money. I'm always going to be held, whatever it might be for you. And I do have an alignment message, Akashic alignment message that you can use as a mantra for that. But for me, this is the kind of like, we are growing through that. And so this week, if you do get triggered, you're going to be able to respond in a different way, or you're going to notice your reaction and then do something about that and negate that response and do something different. So this is about awareness and also knowing how much you are progressing. So seeing the progress, and sometimes we need the trigger to see, actually, I'm not affected by that, or gosh, I'm not even reacting in the same way that I used to when I'm around this person, or because this thing has come in. I know that I feel a bit safer around, I'm going to be supported, everything's going to be okay. I don't know how. We don't need to worry about the how, but I know, I can just feel it. I'm going to be okay. And so that shows you that you have progressed, that you are moving through stuff, and you're starting to feel more safe and secure around, it could be money, it could be love, it could be health. So lack and scarcity. So it's moving through that and seeing the progress. So let me know how that card resonates. Do go back and listen to card 1 because it's Vows of Poverty. So they're all going to resonate and relate this week. And if you want to go deeper with your own session, or you want to get your own Akashic Oracle cards, then please do click the links below, reach out to me, we'll have a chat, and I'll see how I can best support you. So card 3 is different, but I'd say go back and listen to cards 2 and cards 1 because they're all going to interlink and weave in together. Vision and ambition. So this might relate to your money. This might relate to your prosperity and your wealth. What is my vision and ambition for that? This card is saying, if you've not got a vision and ambition, clear goals, or a desire that you want to kind of have in your hands and actually hold it in your hands and create it and, you know, be in the reality of that. This card is saying, go and make one this week. Also, what I'm getting with this card is that you're going to get more clarity. So there's a real crystal ball, it's real clarity, but it's also honing that, you know, vision and ambition in. So it's bringing it in a little bit to make it maybe more manageable, more kind of smaller steps so you can actually get there. But it's about holding it in your hand. It's about having vision and ambition. So up until now, it might be that you've been kind of like doing a little bit of this, a little bit of that, kind of just like mooching along and not really kind of having that drive or that ambition, because, you know, this has been the right pace for you. But this week it feels like something is shifting, something is changing. It's like, right, okay, I really want to go for this. This feels really good for me. How can I make it happen? And it's like getting that vision and ambition and putting it into your hands, and then laying out some of those steps and having that belief, having that drive, having that motivation, which might have been lacking up to this point. But I feel that there's a shift this week for you, and you have more motivation. What I'm also going to say is bring in your spiritual support team and the universe to support you with that vision and ambition as well, because we've got all of these beautiful rays that are kind of connecting off that crystal, going out into the universe. It's like setting the intention also with the universe. So vision and ambition, what can you start to bring into your reality, or what can you define as a vision and ambition this week? That's what this card is asking you for. If you want to go deeper with that card, you want to understand what your next 3 months looks like, you want to get some clarity around something that's happening for you at the moment, and get some Akashic healing, some spiritual coaching, channeling, all kind of these are what my sessions are like. No one session is the same as the next, but there is always 8 cards, and there is always Akashic record healing that I can guarantee. That is the framework, but everything else that happens in between that is unique to each person. So if that's something that you would like to have on subscription, you can get 4 sessions a year. Then you can do that for £33 a month, or you can get a single session just to try it out. So let me know, or you may want to get the Akashic Oracle deck and play along with me each week. So you want to know what your bonus card is. It relates to growth and up level. It is another card from the Money and Wealth Chamber, because I have 7 chambers in this particular Akashic Oracle deck with 7 cards in each. And it's money fears. Oh my God. So we've had vows of poverty, we've had lack and scarcity, and now we've got money fears. So for me, I mean, look at this card. This person is holding this fistful of money and is just allowing it to burn away. And they're doing it confidently because they know that they can get more of this. So they've got money to burn. There isn't money fears here, you know. And so the growth and up level this week for you is moving through your money fears, recognizing what those money fears are. Maybe it's not having enough. Maybe it's the fear of being attacked if you do have lots of money. And some of it won't make any sense because it's not happening in this lifetime. But you may be holding on to the imprint of that event and those circumstances from a past life. So there might be hidden fears. There might be kind of like fears that just don't, they're like illogical fears, you know. And it, you know, money fears can be like a fear of having too much, the fear of being judged, the fear of being ostracized, the fear of being rejected, the fear of being abandoned, the fear of loneliness, as I say, the fear of being attacked, the fear of not being able to hold on to it, the fear of needing to work harder to maintain it. Whatever those money fears are, and there's a whole plethora of them. This is about working through those. And again, similar to the lack and scarcity, it's recognizing when those triggers come up, how far you have progressed with your money fears. So you are feeling confident that, and I'm not saying that you're going to do this, but if money was to just disappear, you know that there's going to be more that will replace it. It's having that trust and faith that you know that you have a good money flow into your experience, into your business, life, work, whatever it might be, and that you don't need to worry about it. You don't need to fall into the lack and scarcity mindset or the fears, because there's always there. So that is growth and up level. I know if you're not at that place, then this card is saying work with your money fears. I have just listed a whole host of those off, which you can work with and go deeper with some self-reflection. Or if you use a pendulum, then I have a pendulum masterclass that's all about money and how you can elevate your connection with money and how you can clear your money fears, identify what those money fears are and clear them, and other money blocks. So I have a specific pendulum masterclass available. DM me if you want to find out more of that, and I'll share some more info. So money fears, that's your growth and up level. So how can you move through your money fears? How can you negate other people's money fears that might be projected onto you? How can you just negate all of those triggers or those energies, those frequencies, those conversations? How can you negate all of that and also notice your progress in that? So let me know how those cards resonate. Let me know if you want to go deeper, you want to get your own deck so you can learn how to use the Akashic Records and heal using the deck, give guidance, give insight, give wisdom. I was going to share the lack and scarcity alignment, which I forgot to do. So let me do that now. So if you were to pick up lack and scarcity, the Akashic alignment as your antidote would be, I have all that I need, desire, and more. I have all that I need, desire, and more. So as soon as you kind of perhaps have a reaction, and that could be with the money fear as well, then you can use I have all that I need, desire, and more as a way to reprogram that thought or that feeling that you just had. Also, if you wanted to use the money fear alignment, then you can use I disconnect from the universal energies of scarcity. I disconnect from the universal energies of scarcity. So again, you're antidoting by disconnecting yourself. So I'm just not available for it. I'm not available for money fears. I'm not. And that's the kind of energy that you can step into. You can choose to step into that at any time. It's just making the choice to do that. So let me know how these cards resonate. I'd love to hear. And also, if you're playing along with me each week, how are you finding the cards? What's coming up for you? I'm having such incredible feedback from these, people that have got their decks already in terms of healing that have been activated for people, the guidance, the wisdom that's coming through. It's been amazing. So I'd love to hear what your experience is also. So love and blessings, everybody. And I will speak to you very, very soon. Bye.